Can you say responsibilities?
Responsibilities.
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 Special thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven, and yes, I gave my 3-year-old chores. This video is going to be about me trying to implement a chore chart for my 3.5-year-old daughter, Ziya, and just trying to teach her responsibility and teach her to clean up after herself and how to be a productive part of this household. I don't think that there's anything wrong with starting early and starting young and teaching kids about responsibility. So I just wanted to try it and see if I could implement a chore chart into our daily routine. Ziya is getting older now. She's not a little bitty baby anymore. So it's time for me to start, you know, doing things like this. And I thought that actually making a chore chart would kind of like make it fun and, you know, make it a little bit more fun for her. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I made this chart and, you know, let you guys see what it's really like to try to get a 3-year-old to do chores. So I made Ziya's custom chore chart using Photoshop because that's just the app that I'm most comfortable using. You guys could definitely use Microsoft Word, Excel, make a spreadsheet. You guys could even just get a piece of paper or a piece of poster board and draw it yourself with a marker. That would probably be the easiest way. The main things that I wanted to make sure that I put on this chore chart are visual. So I put the little pictures next to each chore. Since Ziya is not really of reading age just yet, I wanted to put pictures that way she would know what each chore is, but I also put the text next to it because eventually I do want her to basically learn how to read these words as well. My idea is that for the first few times that she uses this chart, she can have the pictures on there, but then eventually I will take the pictures off and just have her be able to actually read and recognize what the words say. And then I put 10 spaces next to each chore just because I thought that that was about how many times she would do these chores every week. I didn't put 7 spaces because sometimes she does do these things multiple times a day. So I just put 10 just as a guess. It doesn't have to be a weekly thing. It's just basically whenever she fills up the chart, she fills it up and we start a new one. And then at the end of each of the 10 spaces, I put a star just to indicate to Ziya that she has a goal to reach for. That when you fill up the 10 spaces, there's going to be a surprise or a reward at the end. In terms of the actual list of chores, I just picked chores that were age appropriate, things that I already know she knows how to do because she already does most of these things, and I added in one new thing, which is sweeping up. She really doesn't have any experience or practice with that, but I feel like she's capable and I wanted to introduce that. Because Ziya is only 3 years old, I am not expecting perfection when it comes to these chores. I'm not actually expecting her to sweep up the whole house. It's more about just attempting to do these things, learning how to be a good helper, learning about responsibility, learning about reaching a goal, the bigger picture of the chore chart rather than actually getting the house super clean. Of course, with most of these chores, I will have to go back behind her and actually finish the job properly, and that's okay. So yeah, basically I just printed out the chart on regular paper because I knew I was going to want to print out multiples of these. I could also make it more like a whiteboard and like a reusable poster where you don't have to keep printing them out. I probably will do that eventually, but just for right now, I'm just using regular paper. So it was yesterday evening when I started this and I had actually just gotten a few groceries delivered. So I thought that that would be a perfect time to kind of show Ziya the chore chart and kind of run through it with her and kind of like practice with it. I want to show you something. Let me show you. It's in here. It's in the pantry. Come here. This is your chore chart for your responsibilities. Can you say responsibilities?
Responsibilities.
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 So this is your chart that shows you what your responsibilities are every day. Can you guess or tell me what you think it says?
I should make food, line a shirt, make a room for Halloween, and put stuff in the truck and snuggle with the teddy bear, and then cover it up with your blankie.
Well, kinda. Let me tell you what they are. So the first one, can you point to the first one? First one is put away dishes. When you're done eating, you're supposed to put your dishes in the
sink.
Yes. So that says put away your dishes in the sink. That's why there's a bowl right there. Then the second one, can you point to the second one? Second one says wipe up your mess. So what do you use to wipe up a mess?
A towel.
Yes. So that's what that is. The third one says, put away your clothes. So when you have dirty clothes, where are you supposed to put them?
In the dirty clothes.
Yes, in the dirty clothes hamper.
Yeah.
That says sweep up. That's why there's a broom right there. So if you have a mess on the floor, you sweep it with the broom. What do you think that is?
Put away your trash.
Yes, throw away your trash in the trash can. And then the next one, what is that right there?
Snuggle your teddy bear.
It's not snuggle your teddy bear because these are your responsibilities. So we're talking about cleaning up, right? So what do you think that is? What do you do with your toys when you're done with them?
Clean them up.
Yes, that's put away your toys.
Clean up, and the ladies there.
And then the last one, I just put a little helping hand with a heart because that one says help mommy. So that's just if mommy ever needs help with anything, like maybe cooking dinner, putting away the groceries, anything around the house that I might ask you to help me with.
Or making cookies.
Making cookies? Yeah, maybe I might need help making cookies. What else does mommy need help with sometimes?
Making some cupcakes.
Making cupcakes. Now can you tell me what they are?
Put away your dishes. What you miss. Put away your clothes. Sweep up with the trash in the trash can. And clean your things. Your toys up. And help mommy.
Good job, Ziya. You got that so fast. Silly. Good job. Now you know what the chart says. So to help keep track of what you're doing, the reason why we have this chart with all these squares on it is because you're going to get to use your stickers over there. So you love stickers, right? And you've already had some stickers, but now we're going to put them to good use because now every time you do one of your chores, one of your responsibilities on this list, you're going to get to take a sticker off of there and you're going to get to put it on the chart so we can mark off what you did. How many boxes are in this line?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 boxes. And when you get to number 10, there's a star on it, right? And the reason why there's a star on box number 10 is because when you fill this whole line up with stickers and you get to the star, you get a... What do you think you get? A treat. You get a treat or a prize. So it might be a fruit snack, it might be a piece of candy, it might be some special treat, it could be anything.
Candy.
So I think right now we can try it out. You can help mommy put away the groceries. After you help mommy, where would you put a sticker? Since you helped mommy, where do you put the sticker? Is that one helping mommy? Where's the one that says help mommy? There! I have all these groceries that I need you to help me put away. Can you help me? So with me giving Ziya these responsibilities and making a chore chart, obviously it is meant to teach her about responsibility, but it also is kind of like a homeschool activity as well, because as she's doing these things, it's also a learning opportunity for different types of subjects other than just responsibility. Because as she's putting away the groceries, we learn about counting and math. We count the goldfish bags as she puts them into the other container. We've also been talking about recycling recently, and I've been teaching her about the difference between cardboard and plastic and what goes into which recycling bin. We count the water bottles. We talk about whether they are cardboard or plastic. We see how many can fit into the box, different things like that. Good job. Thank you.
Now I get to put the sticker on the chart.
Yes, now you get to put a sticker on the chart for helping mommy. So let's grab one sticker off of there and put it in the first box for helping mommy. The first box next to help mommy. There you go, right there. Perfect, your first sticker on your chore chart.
And now I want to help mommy help away, help clean the dishes.
Now you want to do the dishes? So as you guys can see, Ziya was immediately excited and inspired by the chore chart to start offering to help me with other things around the house. she wanted to help put away the dishes, obviously because she wanted to put a sticker on her chore chart. And I know some people have different views when it comes to rewarding your child for helping around the house. Some people think that there should not be any reward for helping because that's just what you're supposed to do. I personally just believe that for really young kids, it's hard for them to understand that concept of doing what you're supposed to do just because you're supposed to do it. I think it's okay to make things fun, it's okay to make things rewarding, and it's okay to give little kids goals to reach for, but that's just my personal view on it. If you have a different opinion, I'm not mad at you. So since you just did such a good job helping me put the dishes in the dishwasher, I think you get to put a sticker on your chart because you were putting away the dishes. And this first one says put away dishes, so that counts for that. Good.
Okay, now I want to make some food.
You want to help me cook dinner? So in terms of letting Ziya help me out around the kitchen, something that works out perfectly for this is HelloFresh. In case you guys don't know, HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit delivery service, and I use them pretty often when it comes to dinner time. With HelloFresh, dinner time can be a fun and easy activity that I can do with Ziya because of the fact that you get all of your ingredients delivered right to your door in this box, and everything is pre-measured out. And the meals are super easy to create because they give you these step-by-step instructions with pictures, and all the meals come together in about 30 minutes or less. So it's actually become kind of a tradition that Ziya and I cook these HelloFresh meals together. She loves to help me out, open the box, see what recipes we got. I let her pick out which recipe we want to do for that night, and then she literally helps me cook dinner. And something I like about HelloFresh is that it's an easy way to try new things. So if you kind of get in a rut with your dinners and you feel like you're constantly cooking or eating the same things, this is a good way to try out new recipes, introduce your kids to new recipes and new foods. And there's so many recipes to choose from calorie smart options, vegetarian options, different things like that. So it's pretty easy to find things that both Ziya and I will like. Plus, HelloFresh is flexible, so I can always add extra meals to my weekly order or add extra things like dessert, garlic bread, or cookie dough. HelloFresh is now available from just $5.66 per serving, which is really good. And if you guys want to try it out, you guys can actually get started with 9 free meals. That's $90 off your first month of HelloFresh, including shipping. All you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com and enter my promo code RavenElyse9. So this is definitely one of those quote-unquote chores that's not really a chore, it's more like a fun activity, which is even better. And honestly, I think having her help me cook dinner is helpful because kids are more likely to eat things that they helped make. So it helps with her picky eating, and it helps her actually finish her food, I feel like. Thank you for helping me prepare the dinner. You get a sticker for that. Let's go put the sticker.
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna pick yellow.
Where do you put it? You don't just put it anywhere, you have to put it in the right spot. So you were helping mommy make the dinner. So put it next to help mommy. Now you've got 2 stickers for helping mommy and 1 sticker for
washing the dishes.
Yes. So how many stickers do you have in total? 3. Good job. All right, are you done eating? Okay, now what are you supposed to do when you're done eating?
Put away stuff and throw your trash in the trash can. You throw your trash in the trash can too.
So Ziya already knows that she's supposed to put her dishes in the sink. This is nothing new, but something that I noticed about implementing the chore chart is that it seems like it's going to cut back on me having to nag her and constantly ask her to do things that she's supposed to do. Because she's motivated and inspired by the stickers on the chore chart, she will remember more often probably to do these things herself and just get up and do it without me having to ask her, so that's good. And what's fun about this 3-4-year-old age is that they think things like this are fun. They think it's fun to do the things that they see mommy do, wiping up and sweeping up. So it's really not even a problem. Although there definitely was a bit of a learning curve when it came to the sweeping because like I said earlier, we've never done sweeping before, so this was new. Of course, I wasn't going to give her a full-size broom. That's why she's using the little dustpan, which was the perfect size. And she started to kind of get the hang of it after a while, but then when she tried to throw the trash into the trash, she missed the trash can and dumped out all of her hard work and had to redo it, which was fine because part of this is learning about perseverance. And if you mess up, you try again, which is another really good lesson for her to learn at this age.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 stickers, wow. All done with bath, and now let's go check in the bathroom and see if there's something for you to do in there. What are you supposed to do in the bathroom?
Your clothes and the dirty clothes.
Yes.
And then I want to put a sticker on my trash.
What about all these toys in here? Are you gonna clean up your toys before bed? Huh?
But I need some help.
You need some help? You didn't need help making the mess, so why do you need help cleaning the mess?
Because it's too hard for me.
It's not too hard. You can do it. Just take your time. Now, if you notice that Ziya's toys are lacking the perfect organization that they once had, it's because things just got out of hand. It started taking way too long to keep all the toys perfectly organized. So now we just focus on getting them put away. Eventually, we will have to reorganize.
All done.
Did you get everything?
Yes.
You put away your dirty clothes.
Yeah.
You cleaned up your toys.
Yeah.
And you threw away the trash.
Yeah.
So how many stickers are we going to go put on the chart?
3.
Okay, let's go do it. Good job, Ziya.
That's 3.
Yes, you added 3 more stickers. Now, in one night, you got 1 sticker on all the things. You did everything, and you did some of them 2 times. So how many days do you think it's going to take till you get all the way to a star? How many days do you think that's going to take? 5 days? Are you ready to go to sleep so you can do more chores tomorrow?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.